pretty cool.
May baril ka? I didn't
Yeah,
see.
yeah, he's
you
the
were
one that
filming
swivel
BTS
shit.
for that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
So he explained to us the idea of wanting to make it like a movie. So we thought that it would be cool to start it with an intro-like spiel, so to say. So the first line goes, "Hi, it's nice to see you again. Goodbye was never my intent." So I think these two lines set a good foreground for the song. You automatically think of two people who haven't seen each other in a long time, and you also assume that their separation was on bad terms. The next line is, I don't think I understand your plans. My hands are shaking, thinking how it all began. It's more of imagery because there's really a physical representation on what the person looked like while they were feeling these set of emotions. So now would you tell me how we got here? Oh dear. Seems like we're looking at a fallout, I fear. Now, a clearer sense of the conversation is now portrayed. The persona is asking the person how they got into the situation. Why did we split up? I don't understand. The only thing he understands is that they're drifting apart. They're going into a fallout. But he doesn't understand why.
Yeah.
It's like we're in a movie. I'd say cliche. Now maybe we both know that you got to go away. Again, since Renzo said he wanted to liken it to a movie, we thought it would be nice to add in the movie and the cliche. Yeah. That being said, it's a direct comparison of how Renzo actually felt. Because he was inspired by the movie. He really resonated with it. He thought that the moments in his life at that point in time was like a movie. And then the last part is more of him coming into terms with what is happening.
So the chorus goes, "My heart breaks on display. Didn't think that you would take my heart one day." Tama ba?
Yeah.
It ends up the same way. Doesn't really matter how many times I hit replay. So this is actually us trying to bridge the gap between music and movies. The situation that I was in, it felt like in the first verse really cliche. So it was very exaggerated with what was happening. I felt like I was in a movie. When we were trying to figure out how to make this song into like a mini movie, when they have their problems and when you watch movies, it's always the same thing that happens in the end. So that's what I felt at the moment, that I already know what's gonna happen and I don't really care because I know the ending and stuff like that. So the second verse goes, "My communication's a mess. Still try, but don't know what to address. Despite everything said and done, come crashing down. I'd be lying
If I said you were the one.
if I said you were the one." This is us trying to give them the listeners, more and more info on how the situation is. Because the first verse is actually the guy's point of view. And the second verse is the girl's point of view.
Tell me why you left me alone. God, let it be known. Come on now. Again, going back to the original problem na you don't understand what's going on. No, tell me why you left me alone. Why is this happening? Then you're at this point, it's like the persona is begging that he be told. Kaya God, let it be known. Because sige na, sabihin mo na sa akin. Because I'm dying here, man. The next part goes, we're eye to eye. Give me a bone, your cover is blown. Eye to eye, meaning that we've finally seen each other for the longest time, and I am facing you, we're eye to eye.
Goes back to the first verse, no?
Yeah, it goes back to the first verse. Now it's a clearer picture. Then, give me a bone, your cover is blown. When you say give me a bone, it's like give me a clue. Kahit a hint lang, just to make me grasp what is going on. Now, the persona again understands that something is going wrong. And now he is begging for the person to tell him. And it's a lot heavier now because the words are written in such a way that it's heavier. There's more context and more emotion.
You said you'd keep it. I found the flowers left on the ground. This was me trying to put in actual scenarios from my experiences, and this one comes from my own personal experience. So this one is really, personal for me.
Like, I wanted to make it a point that that segment of the song appeared because I knew it's a real thing that happened and it really meant a lot to the writer. So it was a point that was made.
Am I ready? Am I really ready to face the truth, stand my ground? I won't lie, but it sounds
I won't lie, but it sounds like it's heavy.
like it's heavy. What's the
I don't
last
think
one?
I'm ready, guys.
I don't think I'm ready. We're bringing in so much tension in the song, and it really projects us back into where we came from, which is the chorus. Yeah, we're just basically playing with the listeners' minds by giving them bits and pieces of information as the song comes to life, right? Thank you, Adam Sandler.
Thank you.
For this
Thank you,
movie.
Adam Sandler.
We actually wanted to name this song
Uh,
Wakam Dadler or something like that.
yeah, it's
but
like
I don't
a
know.
play on his name.
Yeah.